Do you ever feel like you speak to maybe a model or like an investor or a business person or someone that you want something with from, and you maybe don't understand why they're treating you differently or why you can't kind of get through and why they treat you weirdly? Well, I'm going to break down exactly what the mindset for these people are in this video. My name's Pierre Ladher, and I never used to get it. But now I think I do, or at least I'm getting it, and I'm getting better at understanding this mindset. I'm going to focus on two things in this video. I want to break down what's it like to be a really attractive, elegant lady, and how do people treat you through life. I know I'm not one, but I have enough friends who are, and I think I got a pretty good gauge of it now. And also, I want to explain what's it like to be an investor or a guy with a lot of money or girl that has a lot of money and or has like a really successful business and like you're an entrepreneur. How do people treat you? So let's get into it. I'm doing this video because I'm honestly I just came back from the club, and I was hanging out with some pretty attractive people, and it's funny watching them interact with others. Now, I want you to put yourself, I'm going to start with a hot, attractive lady. I want to start by you putting yourself in an attractive lady's shoes. Now, since birth, or even if you got hot later on in life, what happens? You walk into most bars, most clubs, and everyone looks at you, one. Two, everyone gives you attention. And really what it boils down to is everyone wants something from you. Why do these people get attention? They get attention because they're attractive and people want to mate with them or they want to get to know them for like their own things. It's the exact same for investors. And these people can smell it from a mile off. These investors, as soon as the word gets out that they're rich or let's say they're entrepreneurs and they're successful, what happens if they go to a networking event and they're like the guy, the person, right, who is the most successful there? Everyone goes to them and is like, oh my God, like they want this connection because they want something from them. Can you imagine how annoying it would be to go through life and everyone you meet having to kind of doubt, is this like, does this person actually like me for me, or is this person being fake so they can get something out of me? That's the reality of what it's like to be these people. And I'm trying to break this down so you can really understand the shit that they go through because it's really fucking annoying, right? I'm going to go back to the model example. So, and what you can actually do in these scenarios. So, if you are a model and all day, every day, you go into you get approached by all these guys throughout the day, and they're like, I want your number, I want something from you. Or you go to a club and all these eyes are on you. If you do actually want to get to know this person, right, you need to flip the script. And it's not easy because these people are very good at testing bullshit or like understanding I'm changing the brightness. These people are very good at understanding and seeing through the bullshit because they've met so many bullshitters and they've gone through a lot of crap just because of the kind of the reps. So what do you have to do if you're watching this? Because I want to help. What you need to do sounds pretty fucking dumb, but you need to not care and you need to act just like they're your bro. You need to act like they're one of your long friends. You need to not care is the simplest way. Treat them like you would treat anyone else. And if you're struggling because you're like, wow, this person's so hot, like what the hell? Just remember, firstly, there's an infinite supply of hot, attractive, and successful people, whatever word you want to use, right? One, so it's infinite. So if they don't fit into your life and they don't fit into your reality and they don't want to spend time with you, that's their fucking loss. And you don't need to worry because there's a lot more of these people out there. So operate from abundance, one. Two, remember that if you are just yourself and you treat them normally, they're going to want to spend time with you. And if they don't, it's their loss. You need to get this into your head, right? They eat the same food as you. They are the exact same. They didn't choose to be born and like be, I don't know, super hot. Like we don't have a choice, right? We have some choice, right, in terms of what you eat and taking care of your body, but There are some things that, like are genetically inherited, and beauty is partially one of them. I'm generalizing here, but yeah. So, and it's the exact same for an investor, right? If you meet an investor or like someone who is like a high level entrepreneur and you want to really connect with this person, what do you need to do? You need to treat them not like a super successful entrepreneur, right? Stop just talking about business. Start, like, actually get to know the fucking person, actually see if they're interesting, and start to make them qualify themselves. What does that mean? Ask them questions that is not like the typical thing. Try and like try and ask them questions which makes them kind of answer to you, right? Like, imagine that you are an even bigger fish than them. Imagine that you have even more money than this investor. How would that person treat this other person? You kind of got to out dominate them, or like up level, like go up a frame. And again, it's not easy, but with reps and over time, you will get good at this. And if you just really remember energetically that we're all the same, and I know this sounds maybe a bit weird, it's really going to help. Other things that you can do, practical things, is meditation. Why do I say this? Because when you meditate, you really go into your core essence, and you really go into you're developing this present state, which is super attractive. Why is it attractive? Because when you're present, you don't overthink shit. You are authentically yourself, and you're happy with being yourself. That's why meditation brings this sense of bliss. Ask yourself this: do you not want to hang out with people that are just happy and blissful and are just themselves and are happy to be themselves? Of course you do. So meditation is like also a shortcut for you to do this. So to summarize in this short 7-8 minute video that I'm filming at 4 a.m., if you are a hot girl or an entrepreneur or whatever, these people, right, everyone they meet, everyone through their lives just wants stuff from them. So don't want stuff from them. Treat them like you treat your old buddy. Don't make them special. Don't put them on a pedestal. Just treat them the exact same. Talk to them the exact same, right? It's actually sometimes helpful to not even know that they're successful, right? Maybe that's a good way to start. Go into a networking event and just don't ask what someone does. It's different with beauty because you can't be like that. You can't, maybe don't walk up and just like have your eyes closed. You might crash into them. But to summarize, don't pedestal these people. One, put yourself in their shoes. Think about how annoying it would be to go through life and everyone you meet to want something from you. It would just feel fake. And think of what a beautiful breath of fresh air it would be as this person to meet someone that actually just wants to get to know them for themselves and wants to figure out if they're a cool person, rather than just wanting stuff out of them. And the third point that I made was to work on your presence. And you can do this through meditation, yoga, also just doing activities that you find really fun. I danced for like 3 hours this evening and I loved it. And I don't drink alcohol. I know I look messed up. I don't do drugs either. But that gives me an energy and it brings me into the moment, and that fills my cup. And that's a beautiful thing. So work on what are things that you can do to develop your presence too. And this will also help you in terms of just being in the moment and being zen.